Well, good morning, everyone. Wife got on me about making more content, so here we are. Looks like we're going to go ahead and, oh, wait. Looks like we got some things that we got to do today, and it looks like it's going to be a hot one, so let's get to it.
Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon, side by side and through, no limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
Alright, so we're out here in the back pasture, and we're going to go ahead and put up some temporary fencing. And all this over here, this is what I'm planning on using. The whole area itself is 3.4 acres, but I'm only going to do from that point, bring it all the way straight back and all the way back over there. We get a lot of deer over here, and I want to keep them over there, so we're going to go ahead and just use this portion. Well, I don't know if you saw that, but that was a little fawn by herself, so I'm wondering where Mama's at. Hopefully the dogs leave her alone. Hopefully the dogs went back because it's kind of warm and they're lazy. Well, let's get back to it. Look at all that glorious land out there. That's a lot of possibilities. Well, let's stop daydreaming and let's get back to it. Got one more side to do, and then we can throw up the outline. So we got to the end of the line, and we have an opening between our neighbor's property and ours, and we use this so he can get how do I explain this? So right over there is the creek, but over here is some really nice pasture, and we opened up this part of the fence between our properties because you can't drive, well, I guess you could drive your hay equipment across the creek, but that could be dangerous. So what we did is we opened it up for him. That way, if he wants to do his haying or whatever, he can bring it through our property because we have access to the road and everything else, and we have that little low spot where we drive vehicles across all the time. So we keep that open. That way he can get equipment across and no issues. Super nice dude. Really like him. And but right now we're gonna go ahead and put that hotline up and make it so if he needs to get back here and takes his equipment back through our property, he'll be able to just lift it off and no issues. So what I'm thinking is I'm gotta figure out how I'm gonna put the spool on this thing right here. Don't know if it's gonna work. I did bring a T-post if that doesn't work, but I guess there's only way to find out. All right, let's find this. Alrighty, so it looks like this is gonna work just fine. Doesn't look like it's gonna ground out on anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this down, and I'm gonna run the line all the way, run the line on everything that we just put in. And I'm not gonna film that because that's real boring. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here and then pick up when I get back to this side. Alrighty, so we ran the line, and I think it looks pretty good. When we leave, we're gonna go ahead and go back and check ourselves, make sure nothing's crazy. But this is what I ended up doing. I ended up using a couple of reusable zip ties over there, and it's plastic, so it shouldn't conduct electricity, but I don't think any of this is going to be, this won't conduct electricity anyway. We're going to go ahead and feed the hotline from the other side. That way, in case I need to get over there, I can just undo it and do what I got to do. But let's go ahead and check the perimeter, and then call this project done. Oh, and I was getting a little nervous because the line was getting really low. So I was like, I don't even know what to do. Would I go get another reel? I've got the stuff, but I haven't put it on the reels yet. So that would have taken another, I don't know, hour or so to put all that stuff on there. But luckily we had enough, and we definitely have enough of these. So let's go ahead and check that perimeter. Let's go. Got stuff to do. All right, so that's how we're gonna keep it hot, but right now we don't need to in case something hits it or something. So just keep it like that, and push down some of this. Yeah, it's not a big deal. We'll deal with that when we move them over. They're not gonna be out. They're not gonna be out here for another, I don't know, week or two. We'll see how the grass grows in the other. We'll see how the grass is in the other paddocks, but right now it's just prepping. Let's go ahead and close this off. Dobby, you're the swimmingest dog I've ever seen. You got Labrador in you or what? It's a good boy. Man, that looks nice. Is the water cool? Oh yeah, it's real cool. All right, let's close this one up. Alrighty, so now that that fence is done, we got to work on another little project. It's a little project, but it still needs to be done. It's just a little preventative maintenance and stuff like that. So what are we going to be doing? Changing the filters in the well. Alright, so we're in the well house now, and things we got to do is filter that, or spin filter that. I don't know how you say that. You got to clean that off by turning all that off and let it run. No, you leave it on and you let it run and it cleans itself. And then change this filter, which I have to do all of this weirdness. And I'm not too worried about the ultraviolet. That lasts a year, and this system, we changed it already, so we should be good. I guess we can see if it's still on. Yep, you can see the light in there. I don't know if you can see that in the corner of it, but yep, light's still going. And people are always like, what are you going to do when you run out of filters? Like, we actually have the ability to clean these things. I saw a YouTube channel, forgot what it was called, but he uses this substance and puts it in a gallon jug and cleans it off and dries it out. And he's been using the same couple of filters now for it's like forever. But we buy these things in bulk, so when we have to do that, we can do that. We have all the stuff to do that. But right now, I'm just making it easier on myself. Alright, so we went ahead and flushed that spin filter and then changed this. This is supposed to be white, so yeah, definitely needed it. It's doing a good job because the water is actually pretty clear in the house and we don't get a lot of craziness, so I guess we're doing alright. What I do plan on doing is seeing about getting another one of these spin filters, just the filter inside, and keep that up as a backup. Because you never know, you never know. So make sure everything is back on, closed, on, closed. That just goes to the bit outside. So, well, this 6-month maintenance is done. Haven't seen this thing running in a while. It's pretty... It's a pretty good system. It's a little expensive, but if you haven't seen that video, we'll go ahead and post that that below somewhere, or however Jamie does that. But the system itself is solar, and it goes to batteries, so it's completely self-contained. And if for some reason the batteries drop below a certain point, it'll go to the grid to charge the batteries, but not power the system. If that makes sense. So hopefully that made sense. I don't know. So let's go ahead and get out of here because it's a little warm, and I'm doing pretty good with this camera not overheating. And then we'll start working on the next project. So what? We're just gonna lay around all day? Just gonna lay around? Why don't you guys go over there and lay down? Why here? Ozzy? Crazy. Alright, so I went ahead and did what I wanted to do today. What did I do? Put up that temporary line, change the filters in the well house, and I also cleaned up the garage, but yeah, GoPro doesn't like me. So Jamie's off doing her physical therapy now for her neck, and I'm gonna go inside and relax for a little bit and wait till she gets home and have her yell at me because she's gonna be like, why didn't you get this done? And I'm gonna be like, because stuff. It's not like that at all. So I'm gonna go inside because it's getting warm, and then probably about when she gets back, I'll probably go out and go take my nephew driving. He's a good driver, but he's still got to work on a few things like you know, like parking, switching lanes properly, and using lights, which I have to go to a whole different city because we don't have any lights here. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off and go do something stupid. Alrighty, so if you haven't noticed by the difference in background and difference in hat, I'm at my parents' place, and I gotta do something I'm a little worried about. No, not really. Take my nephew.
Hello.
Take him driving. He's got to get his practice in. When he gets back to Arizona, he's gonna go take his test, and he's gonna ace that thing. But right now we just got to work on a few small things, like not killing us. All right, let's get to it. Well, I didn't die. Pretty happy about that. Well, I guess we're gonna go ahead and just wait until chores and then end this video. See you in a bit.
Oh, hey. Hi. How's it going? So, Jesse did not end this video because he likes to just kind of just finish what he was filming and then set the camera down and just leaves it up to me for everything else. So, he didn't do an outro, obviously, so that, I guess, is my job. Since he's in the shop prepping for milk tonight. Just filming your outro for you.
Oh, nice.
So, obviously, it is milking time, so we're going to end it here. So if you liked it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We put out videos every week. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.